So, hi guys. I know it's been so long since I came here and talked and shared about my experiences, and I've just stopped uploading really. And I'm really sorry for that. I'm here to rectify that mistake today. And this is because I just finished my first year at NLU Delhi, and I have so much to say. What a ride! Honestly, what a ride! Because, like, it is a lot of unexpected things. You get to know, learn about things that you never thought would exist before you join that college. So I've made a list of things that I want to talk about, and it's basically about academics firstly, obviously,
then the social life, the friends aspect of it, how much you get to go out there, how much free time you really have, and how it is living away from parents in a hostel, NLU Delhi hostel. But and internships, obviously the career side of it in the first year, and the surprises and the mistakes that I made that I wouldn't want you guys to make.
So yeah, let's get started. Now, starting with academics, obviously, how it pans out in terms of like timing is that you have 1.5 months worth of studies, and then you have a mid-semester examination which is 1 to 1.5 weeks. Then you have 2 months of padhai again, and then you have an end semester examination of again like 1.5 to 2 weeks, and then you have a break which is 2 months, and then same thing gets repeated, and then you can get finished with an entire year. So the studies, it's very like, obviously it's very subject based, so I can't tell you how it is for every subject. Like, it's not a generic answer, but with regard to exams, I think for personally for everyone, I'd say that first semester is a bit like shocking experience for everyone, in the sense that you are really accustomed to writing answers like how it was in school. So in school, what we knew the syllabus beforehand, like because the syllabus was same since like years, and plus usse upar se we would get like pages cut in our NCERT books, so we were like ki syllabus to aur bhi kam hi ho raha hai, and the syllabus was pretty much the same. What you needed to do was like just mug up the material and just produce it out there, so it was much easier. College is very different in that manner, because obviously the professor is checking like 120 people's copies, so they want it to be in a manner because they know कि रट तो सब सकता है, like रट तो 120 के 120 लोग सकते हैं, but can they produce it in a way that is appealing to them? That's the question. So that's what mostly people struggle with, because like they're very accustomed to, they including me and all of my friends, like we were all very accustomed to writing how we used to in school. So, and the first exam, like I remember our mid-semester examination had like 0 breaks, and
It had been like 1.5 months of us in college, and we were so sleep deprived. We were so shocked with the exam. We were like, what is this? Like, how is this even possible? And it was just like a very humbling experience. Ki, okay, we were very confident. Ki,
oh my god, we're in the top law school, and then when we gave the exam, we were like, oh, top law school for a reason. So yeah, academics are obviously humbling. Like, it is the top law school for a reason, you get to know that, but you get accustomed to it. Like, once you figure out the way, like once you talk to seniors, once you get to know the professors' manner of checking, what they like, what they don't like, I think you get used to it. Like, a lot of things in this college you really get used to it, but yeah, like you can score horribly in an exam where you think you did very well, because the professor didn't like your answer and you cannot do anything about it.
Because like in school you can go and be like, sir, ma'am, please यहाँ पे मेरे marks बढ़ा दीजिए, but यहाँ पे that does not work at all. Like, once it has gone to the exam department, there's very little you can do about it. So yeah.
Guys, one thing that I really wanted to cover in the academics part only is the mooting. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what mooting is, but and ADR, which is alternate dispute resolution, which I don't think a lot of you guys might know, because I myself got to know about it when I came to college. But like, with regard to the co-curricular activities, our college gives a lot of opportunities. Like, these are gateways to going out of the country, starting from the second year, going out of the country and like getting to experience competing there and all, which is, I'm sure, like it's a surreal experience. And like, these are also things that you get to focus on, that you can choose to focus on. A lot of people still don't do it, but mostly they do. But you can, like, co-curricular activities is something that our college really focuses on, and you get great exposure out of it, and you can balance it like alongside your academics. You have internal selections firstly for both of these things, and then you have a national round for these things, and then if you do well in that, then you go outside, which I think is a great
way for you to get confidence, for you to get better at what you like doing. And yeah, I'm like these things are not, I'm sure like they're not exactly similar to how actually being a lawyer is like, but they give you confidence and obviously knowledge. So I think yeah, but it's very fun to do it with a friend. It's very fun to form a team. It's very fun, like it's when the result comes out and you've done well, it's very you feel very proud of yourself, even though you might feel that okay, nothing is going right in this college, but when these things do go right, you feel nice about it. So yeah,
with regard to co-curriculars, our college is very good, but with regard to the extracurriculars, I'll talk about it. Now, coming to how it feels living in a hostel and away from your parents. So personally, I didn't get hostel in the first month of the college, but then we got it, sending mails and stuff, and like really fighting for it. We got a hostel, and then from September onwards, I started living in a hostel, and it, like, I don't know what to really say about it, because like there's a very nice side to it also. You're basically night staying with your friends every single day, which is a very nice experience. Like, I go into my friend's room randomly, they come into my room randomly, and it feels very nice, like, obviously. But like things like living away from your parents, obviously that's hard. You miss your parents a lot, especially like I personally, I live in not that far from college, so it's not that difficult for me. But for the people that live in like Bangalore or maybe like Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra, it's much more difficult for them. So that, but I think they adjust better to the hostel life compared to us people who live like 1 hour or 2 hour away from college, because we run back every chance we get, and they don't have a choice, so they are pretty adjusted in that manner. But yeah, it's nice in the sense that you are with your friends and you constantly have a support system with you. But things like mess food, when you know that exam time you need ghar ka khana or something like that, and the washrooms, they really like make you feel like kahan aa gaye types. But it's fine, like you get used to it. Again, like my response to most of the things in these video is that you get used to it, because you do. But it takes time. Like some people, they're still not used to it, including me. Like I get shocked sometimes ki how am I even living here, but like then your body just is like it's fine, I have to for the next 5 years, now 4 years, but I have to, so it's fine.
It takes time, like living with roommates and like setting your own boundaries with people and all of that takes time. But it's nice. It feels nice knowing that your friend is just like 5 steps away from your room, and whenever you feel down or they feel down, you know that you both are there for each other. So it feels very nice in that manner.
First semester is just like it surprises you. It makes you realize a lot of things ki, oh okay, this is not, that's how my life used to look like, but now it won't, so this is how my life will look like now. So yeah, now coming to the social life aspects of it. So do not be influenced when your Delhi University friends, or maybe friends from private law universities or private universities in general, give you tell you about their experiences, because our experiences will not be like theirs. I am going to say it like very honestly, you will not have such a booming social life over here. Like you'll obviously in the connections wala area, like in the professional area, you'll obviously have like great connections over here, because like there are such smart seniors and a lot of good people come here, a lot of good personalities come here to give lectures and stuff. But like our fests and all, also like the enjoyment part of it also, like our college does a lot of it. We have a lot of DJ nights, we have like Garba nights, we have freshers, and it's like all of them are like a 3-day event. It's like a proper thing, like winter ball and all of that. Like it's all very fun, but it's not like very large scale, because like our college is like very small, and it's not like Delhi University that other college people can like come. So yeah, so that is there definitely. And since our college is in Delhi, But Dwarka, which is not the most social place again, like we have like 3 restaurants around our campus, and one mall which also you get bored of after a point of time. So the social life aspect is not that good, I'll be very honest, but it is, if you like, it can be better if you try to make it. But the thing is, you don't get the time, like there's no time, there's a lot of deadlines. Like we remember that during our fest,
which is Kairos, we had a on the next day we had a deadline for a moot. Like it was like a project only, but it was a moot. So we had to submit our memorial, which I'm sure are foreign terms to some of the people, which you'll get to know. I don't even want to ruin it for you pehle se, so you'll get to know when you come to college. But yeah, moot, I think mostly people know what it is. So we had a deadline submission for that, and like we were enjoying. We were enjoying, but it was in the back of our mind. So there are a lot of submissions that you have to look after. There is a lot of managing extracurriculars. You really won't have opportunities with regard to that. Like I think dancing may still people have opportunities, but with regard to singing and all, like personally I love singing, but I didn't get much opportunities for that. Like there are no inter-school competitions and all for singing.
There are moods, like moods for which you go out of country, out of college, you go to other NLUs, you get great exposure. That is obviously again like competing and then doing extremely well in it, and then you get assigned something. But with regard to like dancing and singing and other like extracurricular stuff, you will not get an opportunity really in this college or any NLU for that matter. But especially here, sports I think is much better place. Like you have a lot of competitions for that. So the people who are interested in sports are safe, but we don't have a large campus, as I said. So we have like a sports area which is like integrated. So we don't have like a basketball court alag se and like a cricket ground alag se or like a football ground alag se. So some interests do get restricted over here, and you cannot really help it. But what you can do is like maybe you can form your own club, because like a lot of things are student oriented here. So if anyone wants to form like a music club of their own or something like that, no one will stop you. You'll get a lot of support and a lot of people will participate. But yeah, some interests do get like restricted here. So yeah, and with regard to social life, you have to make it, like you have to go out on your own. You have to make sure that you take break from the stress of college life on your own, because you will not get an opportunity. The opportunity will not come to you. You will have to create it for yourself. So yeah, now coming to the more professional aspect of it, but I don't think I can really give like good advice with regard to this, because I've just completed my first year, and like first year is basically nothing in our college, because like you don't even like, you're very shielded in a very protected environment, like getting into a lot of things like in clubs and committees. You don't need to submit your CV or something like that, and it's just for first years, and you don't even have to compete with the second, third, fourth, fifth years when you're competing for a moot, like being assigned a moot or an ADR competition or anything. Like we're in a very protected environment. All of the selections that we have are training selections and not actual selections. So I don't think I can give great advice on the professional aspect of it, but like obviously you're supposed to do internships in semester breaks, and in the first year you can choose to not do it or do it too. You can do it with an NGO or with an advocate or something like that, and what you have to do is that you have to mail your CV to them and like expect for a response back. I think that those are very basic things that you learn when you come to college with the help of like asking seniors and stuff like that. But yeah, first year mein you have to take internships, very chill. Most people don't tend to do it. Most people who are like ki experience lena hai in the first year do take it. Like I personally did internship in both the semester breaks, but yeah, that's a choice that you make when you come to college. So yeah, we also have like clubs and committees in our college. We do have clubs. We mainly have like clubs like which you have like really rigorous selections for it. You have to like, we have interview selection process for almost everything in college. We have committees for different interests in college. We have the cultural committee, we have the moot court committee, we have the ADR committee, we have we have mess committee, we have hostel committee, we have sports committee, and we have student welfare committee, which I'm the part of, which was an amazing experience. But yeah, you can choose to stand for it. It's an election based process, and it happens when you are 2 months into college. So yeah, so it's a very nice, it's a very interesting thing to do, and again comes in like apart from academic activities. So yeah, I would really encourage for people to do things that are apart from academics also. So yeah, it's a very fun thing that you get to do. There are also like organizing committees in our college for like different competitions that we organize, and being in the organizing committee is a very like a nice holistic experience. And but it's a very interest based thing. Like a lot of people choose not to do it, and a lot of people do it once and then never again, and a lot of people do it consistently every other year or every alternate year. So yeah, basically you have to send a statement of purpose, which is another thing that you learn when you come to college. And then you have, if you get selected for it, you have to go through an interview process, which is usually taken by professors or by seniors who are the student coordinators for that. So yeah, again, a very fun experience. Like I've done it once and I'm going to do it this second time in 2 months. So yeah, it's a fun experience, and yeah, you can see if it suits you or not. So I think I've covered like most of it, but one thing that I do want to tell like as a side note is that I would like to tell you beforehand only that when you come to college, there will be a pause on a lot of things that you like doing, and there will be a lot of giving birth to new interests also, in the sense that like in the first semester I was so busy that I like couldn't like continue a lot of my interests. Like personally, I love running and I love going to the gym and stuff like that, and like there are a lot of things that I liked doing before I came to college, and that really got lost in the midst of doing other things, because college keeps you busy 24/7, and if there's an extra hour in the day, that also college will take. So in the second semester I really realized that I still have to like continue maintain my interests, and I have to stay here for 5 years, and I don't have to like get suffocated in that process. And even after continuing those interests, I still do feel suffocated at times, but at least I get out of campus and like stay with myself. Me time is a very important thing in college, which you will probably miss out on in the initial months of college, but it's so important. Like there, I understand, like I get it that some people don't work well with being with people at all times, and that's okay. Like that's genuinely okay. You'll have to maintain those boundaries. You'll have to create me time for yourself in college, and it'll be hard in the first semester, but in the second semester it'll be so much better. But yeah, there will be things that college will kill for you, but you have to make a conscious and active effort that you still do those things which you liked doing before college, like read a book, go to the gym. Don't stop doing all of this. Even if you stop it for 1 to 2 months, just have it in the back of your mind that I'll get back to it, because 5 years is not a short time. So yeah, and you will have so many new interests also, so many lows, so many highs, so many rejections, so many acceptances. So yeah, it's just my first year, so I don't have a lot to say, but I know I yapped a lot in this video, but I just hope like the next 4 years are much better. Even like I'm happy, but like even better. And I can't believe that I'll be a senior now, and I'm so excited for the juniors that are going to come. And yeah, just feel free to drop down anything in the comments that you want me to make a video on, because I will, trust me, I will. And if you have any queries or any feedback for me, just let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Bye bye.